Hi, this is Mike, and we're looking again at Bitcoin. Yes, I am making a few videos today in case you couldn't tell. So now going back to what we were talking about earlier in terms of, this pattern, potentially we could be seeing the end of D wave already. And what could be happening now is potentially a CDE pattern. Okay. Now the CDE pattern, in a way, you got to think about it like, what is everybody seeing? What are people seeing in the market? Right? People are observing the patterns. People are thinking, okay, this looks like a weak pattern. Could this be a leading diagonal? Right? Because I suppose that's a good reason why Elliott Wave exists, because people are going to try and, um, I don't know, they're going to try and trade things in certain directions which may not be completely accurate, right? So a CDE pattern could essentially look like a 1, 2, and 3 waves about to start pattern. Okay, that's how I like to see it. I like to talk in terms of what are other people seeing, people who look at waves. Okay, we know what the wedge pattern people are doing. Okay, they're going to get wrecked. What about Elliottians? Well, they're probably going to look for a move higher, potentially, uh, if they don't get wrecked by this wedge first. Now, let's go down. Okay. So why do I have this wave E here looking like that? Because it's the same length as wave C. Okay, it's just that wave C was longer in duration. Okay, so basically we're looking at potentially targeting the 0.618. Okay, in essence, that's what my idea about this video is about. We could be about to target 0.618. Okay, I don't think it makes sense for wave E to just go up above and stop people out, and the market is not that evil, right? It will stop you out, but it has its own intentions, right? Like creating these patterns, because there's a lot of symmetry in the markets, and CDE patterns can sort of be like, that type of thing. And people think that zigzags are a common pattern, and this could be another zigzag, right? Like basically like what Elliotticians also think, a double zigzag. Okay, so another thing that doesn't exist in AriasWave is double zigzags, right? You try to trade a double zigzag, and you basically just guessing, because there's no such thing. It's just a visual hindsight look at what happened. Okay, so so a double zigzag would mean that this move here was a X wave, I think they call it, a W. I don't know what the hell I can't remember what they talk about there. The move in between zigzags, right? They don't have a word for it, because really they don't know. They didn't know what to say it's called, so they just put in X. Oh, let's go to the other side of the alphabet and grab a letter from there. Oh, X sounds great, doesn't it? It does. Sounds amazing, right? So I noticed that people just put X where they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But anyway, okay. So let's just say, for example, this is done. How would we know? Okay. Now we need to go in, zoom in a little, back to the mess. Apologies for that. So assuming that this is done, this should not go lower than the lows, obviously, right? If it breaks the lows, then that zigzag was still completing. But I have a feeling that it's done already. Okay. We did break this low here. We just broke that low. That, I think that was an E. That was in the B, and then we got C. So now we're moving high. I think this will continue up, right? Let's just wait. But I think the trick is here once again. The trick here once again would have been to, once we break this area here, right? Once we break this area here, it's a sign that that D wave is done. So it's almost like a clue, right? Because when you break certain levels, that basically confirms that it's done, right? So you basically go long from here. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to say it the whole time. I don't know if it makes much sense. So, um, what else? Yeah, so your stop obviously goes below here. So it's gonna go up before I even bloody had a chance. Look, I try to put these videos out as soon as I figure out what's going on, right? But I suggest you learn the waves just in case I ever do something that you miss or that you get confused about, whatever. At least if you know what I'm talking about, you have an idea of the deal here. Now, so far I've been pretty accurate, right, with telling you what's going to happen here, right? I've been posting frequently, so I do try when I have time. I do post things, hopefully in a timely manner. But yeah, I just need you to understand that yes, I do know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, I do get it wrong. I'm not perfect, but let's try and make up for the mistakes here with this move, hopefully. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.